On the afternoon of November 19, 1941, the light cruiser HMAS Sydney spotted what looked like a Dutch merchantman about 100 miles off the west coast of Australia near Dirk Hartog Island. It was the German auxiliary cruiser Kormoran, disguised as the Straat Malacca. Captain Joseph Burnett closed in to challenge her. Sydney flashed signal lamps and flags, demanding the ship's identification, and Kormoran played along. She hoisted Dutch colors and even sent a deceptive distress message, trying to make it look like a merchantman being stalked by a raider. Sydney kept pressing, sliding onto a parallel course off Kormoran's starboard side. As the gap narrowed, the ships closed to roughly 1,300 meters. Then Sydney demanded the secret recognition sign. Kormoran could not answer it, and dropped her disguise, running up the German ensign and opening fire at point-blank range. Shells smashed Sydney's bridge and fire control positions, knocking out her forward guns before they could settle into the fight, as automatic weapons raked the upper decks. Almost immediately, a torpedo struck forward, tearing open the cruiser's hull and feeding the spreading fires. Sydney still fought back with her aft turrets, hitting Kormoran hard enough to ignite an oil fire and damage machinery spaces. But the raider had already landed the crippling blows. In about half an hour, both ships were burning wrecks. Sydney turned away, slowed, and disappeared into the night, with the horizon lit by fire for hours. She sank with all 645 aboard, the largest loss in Royal Australian Navy history. Kormoran, unable to contain her own blaze, was abandoned and scuttled, later exploding as she went down. Searchers soon picked up German boats and rafts, and 318 survivors came ashore or were recovered at sea. Sydney left only drifting debris, with no survivors found. Decades of rumor followed, until the wrecks were finally located in 2008.